Hi everyone, welcome to this slightly more advanced practice, a bit faster, a bit more challenging in terms of the postures and movements, but we're starting in a reclined angle, suptabaddakonasana, hands on the chest and stomach, just to feel the breath and get a sense of that natural, spontaneous breath. And then stretch the arms up over the head, raise your knees, drop them from side to side to get a feel for your side body. And that should feel quite nice in the hip as well, whether you've just woken up, got up, or have spent a day at the desk sitting far too much. That should be quite nice. And then hug your knees in towards you, gently rock from side to side, feel your lower back on the ground, and then knees slightly apart, start moving into your toes and ankles, and then raise the arms and legs, and also move into your fingers and wrists. And then very gently, so you obviously don't have to straighten the legs as much as I do, send the feet out and then push the knees down towards the armpits. And still you can rock from side to side if that feels nice. Just a bit of movement. And then right knee over the left will come into a twist or a markatasana, the monkey pose. And you could, just move your head in the other direction if you wanted. But it needs to work for you. As always, make sure what you're doing feels good in your body. Don't imitate anyone else for no apparent reason other than that you want to look that way. And other side, exactly the same thing. The other side will feel different. Go with what feels good. And then from here, rock your legs to the back. You could be in sort of a half, well, it's not a half plow, because in a half plow you'd have the back on the ground, but you can do something that feels good for the back, and then rock up to balance on your tailbone and start rolling the shoulders to the back. And you could keep the hands exactly where they are now, so underneath the knees with the legs bent. You could draw bigger circles if you wanted. Of course, that's going to mean that you have to stabilize a little bit more. And you could also, I don't know why I'm not showing that option, straighten the legs. I was probably just lazy, but you can straighten the legs if you want. And reach the arms up and come into a low boat, hands to the heart center. And then from here, feet to the ground and fold forwards. Breathe in, raise your right arm. Breathe out and lower. Inhale, left arm goes up. And exhale, release. And then round your back, come up, cross the legs in a comfortable way, and hands on the shoulders, draw circles with your elbows. And the elbows can touch every time you go to the front. They don't have to. As you go to the back, you want to push a little bit to the back. Cool. Now, left hand on top of the head so that ear comes to the shoulder while we're moving gently into the right wrist, forearm. And there's, all the way to the shoulders, some movement going on. And then hand behind you, drop the chin towards your collarbone or armpit. And that hand, so the left hand, if it's uncomfortable there, if it gets too much, obviously just release it. Cool. Both hands behind the head, chin to chest, but keep your back straight. You want to feel warmth come into the neck. And then we change sides. So bring that outer foot in towards you. And then, getting very confused here. Thoroughly confused. Other side, as we raise that left hand and move into the hand, wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder. That right ear comes to the shoulder and just rests there. Somewhere comfortable. Should be a nice stretch. And then chin to collarbone. And that left hand goes behind your back. You might see a little bit of my fingers here on the right-hand side. Obviously, if you're flexible enough and if that feels nice there, then bring it there. Otherwise, wherever comfortable. And then both hands behind the head. This time we are going to round more than just the neck. Bringing the elbows towards the belly button. And then inhale, raise the arms, look up. And exhale, push your elbows down. So this is my IW. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale into that W. And you can go a little bit faster as well. You don't have to. So this is one thing about Vinyasa, to place in a particular way. So you want to basically sync breath and movement. Elbows now to the waist or maybe even behind you, as if they wanted to touch behind you. And then arms out to the sides. And inhale, raise your left arm, and exhale, reach it over. Drop your left hand. And roll up from there. And then other side, breathe in, right arm goes up, breathe out, send it over to the left side, and then down on an exhale and roll up. And we come onto all fours, Hanumanasana, which means tabletop pose. Arching the back on inhalations and rounding the back on exhalations. You want to make sure that works for you. You can tuck your toes under and raise the knees off the ground. And the idea is that the legs stay static. So you're just moving the back, just focusing on that spinal activation. But if it's too much, bring the knees back down. Now inhale, raise your right leg, foot to the head. Exhale, bring the knee to your right shoulder. I feel like I should have done the other side first so that you could have seen that better. Now on the next exhale, knee to the dropped head. And then knee to the left side. And from here, left hand goes to the front. Maybe you're going to bind, bringing the left hand to the right foot. And then you could also bend that right arm. If you do, make sure the arm doesn't go out to the side, but the elbow comes towards the rib cage. So you feel that in your tricep. And then just release, move into the hips. And other side, inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, knee to the left shoulder. Inhale, raise the left leg. And exhale, knee to the dropped head. Breathe in, arching. Breathe out to the right side now. And inhale up, and then gently walk your right hand forward. So we're testing the waters, and if we feel quite comfortable, we can immediately bring that right hand to the left foot. Again, a little bend in the left arm if we want. So everything here can be adapted to something that is more you, of course, and how you feel today. Just moving into the spine a little bit and into the hips. And then tucking the toes under, pushing the hips up and walking the heels into the mat to get a little bit more flexible, a little bit warmer in the backs of the legs. Roll forwards into a plank. You want to use an exhale for that. And then inhale, raise your right arm, side plank. Exhale, hovering here. So you can release your hand to the ground if that gets too much. Inhale, raise the arm again. Exhale to the front for a slightly deeper stretch into that right side. And then release into a plank. Inhale, raise your left arm. And exhale into that hovering plank. So you're seeing me slightly going forwards and back. Again, that is optional. You could not. Inhale, back into that side plank. Exhale, arm to the front. And from here down into that plank again, drop your knees, drop your chest and chin into ashtanganamaskar, 8-part salute. And then we drop our hips, raise the chest into a cobra. And on an exhale, back into padvatasana. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. And then maybe raise your right hand and grab hold of the foot. Step your right foot to the front so you don't have to do that. Right arm now goes up, drops behind you. And then from here, breathe in, raise that right arm again. Breathe out, hand comes back down and we step back. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. Breathe in, left arm might go up. Breathe out, step the foot to the front. And there, here we inhale and raise that left arm. Drop it behind us. Breathe in, arm goes up. Breathe out, this time step into a forward fold. And shake off the hands if you need to. Wrap your arms around the legs and walk your fingertips to the front. Long arms, inhale, come up with that length. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise your arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, left foot to the back. Hold your breath, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. I couldn't quite decide. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push up. Inhale, right leg up and to the front. Exhale, left foot to the front. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forwards. Breathe in, left foot to the back. Breathe out, right foot to the back. Hold your breath, chaturanga. Inhale, arch, upward dog. Exhale, push the hips up. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out. And right foot to the front. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, left foot to the back. Hold your breath, knees, chest, chin this time. And then raise your arms and feet. Breathe normally, drop, and come into a locust. Variations are fine. Push yourself up into your mountain. Jump to the front. Inhale, rise to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, right foot to the back. Knees, chest, chin again. Breathe in, back to where we were here. And then wrap the hands around your feet in hanumanasana or bow. And release. Tuck your toes under, push yourself up. And jump to the front, typically on an exhale. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart center. And I don't know why I'm not breathing in. Little break, okay. Maybe feeling the heartbeat. That's probably what I was intending. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, drop your knee, just sink down. Inhale into anjaneyasana. Exhale into ardha Hanuman. So inhale, opening up to the left side. Exhale, leg to the back. Leg up as the hand comes down. Variation of knees, chest, chin. Inhale and arch. Exhale, push up. Bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms, little arch. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, left leg to the back. Exhale, drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms up. And exhale into ardha Hanuman. Right hand goes up. And we slide that right leg to the back. Breathe in, and as you exhale, hand down, leg high. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push the hips up. So don't be afraid of doing variations here. Jump to the front. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, push the hips down, knee off the ground. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale into a plank. Left leg could be off the ground. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog or mountain. Breathe in, right leg goes up. Breathe out, step to the front, left heel to the ground, warrior one. And then from here into a humble warrior. You could do with the hands some other things, and slowly with that right leg still bent, come into warrior three. And inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center, left side. Breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, just sinking the hips down. Inhale, ashwasanchalanasana, that high lunge. Exhale, hands down, step into a plank, low plank, arching into upward dog, and exhaling into mountain. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out to the front. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale into a humble warrior. But just for a moment, so now raise that right leg and make your way into warrior three. And then breathe in, come to standing, ashtanganamaskar. Breathe out, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, hips down. Breathe in, left arm goes up. Breathe out, straighten that left leg. Both legs straight, outer edges of the feet on the ground. From here, raise that leg into a side plank. Don't worry where the leg is. Chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push the hips up. Bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Other side, breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, left foot to the back. Inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, straighten your right leg, come into the outer edges of your feet. And then raise that right foot from the front all the way up, or just slide, breathe in, and as you exhale, chaturanga dandasana with that right leg high. Inhale into upward dog, and exhale, push your hips up. Bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front, and inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center, breathe in, raise your arms, breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the chest, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper into that chair, or all the way into karnpirasana. From here, on an exhale, jump into a low plank. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push the hips up. Bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front. Inhale into utkatasana. Exhale, sinking a little bit lower. Then hands to the heart center. Inhale, open up to the left side. Look up to the ceiling. Maybe opening up the arms here as well. So that arm wants to be on the outside of the knee. And then slowly slide your right foot to the back. Toes can stay on the ground or rise, and then we step to the back, and we might bind. We might not. Just see how it feels. So what we are doing, you can do with or without a bind. Play around a little bit with where you're looking, and then look down to the ground, step to the front. Take that left leg with you as you come up. So you don't need a bind for that. Just hooking that right hand underneath the outside there of the left leg is enough. And then slowly turn your head to the back. You could straighten your left leg as well. Gently push your left hip down at the same time. And then from here, leg stays high as we release. Arms go up. Breathe in. Exhale into warrior three. So send that left leg to the back. Sink into your right leg. And inhale, come to standing. Exhale, fold forwards. Breathe in, back into Utkatasana. Breathe out, sink down, hands to the heart center, and then inhale, open up to the right side. Again, you could open up the arms here, but you don't have to. And then slowly sliding the toes, or maybe stepping to the back, so left foot, or you can keep it on the ground. So just work on maybe raising that heel. And then step the foot to the back, left hand on the ground for support. If you need it, it can stay there. Otherwise, left arm around that right leg. And we bind. So whichever one you prefer here. So on this side, I have obviously decided to show how you can do this without the bind. And left hand goes around that right leg as you come up. And then we're almost at the end of our first half. So if you're leaving us here, this is the last thing you'll do. Right leg goes up and then the arms go up. You keep that leg high, breathe in and exhale into Warrior 3. And thanks for joining. So you can find the other half on my subscription platform. And there's a link in the description. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart center.